Here's your bling bling queen again, the queen of bling bling in England, Derbyshire. Yes, my title today is lockdown thoughts. Thoughts. You see, I have so many thoughts during lockdown, but when I'm alone, really, what I think is my parents. They're no longer here. But not long ago, my mother just passed away. You see, I think 2 years ago now. What I'm trying to say, I miss my mother dearly because she is the love of our life in a family. Talking about her, I get so, you know, something. But, but yeah, I continue. My mother is very much like me. She's a very, very kind mother who gave so much love and kindness to her children and a very down-to-earth person. So I wish I got her character. My father loved us dearly as well, but he's quite over-disciplined. So, but mind you, with the discipline and the love that we got from both of them, I am not scared of my father. I am quite rebellious to my father, but with my mother, anything my mother will say, I'm quiet. Because why? She gave me so much love, kindness, protector. She is my guardian from my father. Every time my father get angry, I look at her. She knows what it means, and she will tell to my father, "Stop." And that's which is all for all of us. That's our mother. She is a very very loving mother, and I'm happy that before she passed away, I have a few years of giving my appreciation to her. Me and my husband used to take her to Boracay. Anywhere I go, she's with us. And my sister Chinita too, the first time that they came to, I mentioned it, the first time we went to the plane, my sister is crying. And that to me is a good, unforgettable moment to all of us. My mother was so happy the way that she knows I can afford to buy plane ticket and also to the to go to Boracay Island for holiday. And I wanted to mention as well my son and my mother. The year that my son died, that was their last year. That's what the last year of my son. He able to go with my mother to the Boracay Island and watch the fireworks during New Year. And then my son went to Manila as well because I want him to have a vacation there. And I said to him, "You look after your grandma." And yeah, to be honest, my son is the one that is weak at the time. My mother is quite strong, and my mother kindness and loving heart wanted to take my son to Manila so she can look after my son. That's how she is. I could not believe that, but that's not my mother. And that's why even now that she's gone, I talk to her. I talk to her all the time because now, where are you? You are my also means of going to the Philippines and to see her. And I'm so happy. I would like to say as well, my father came here before he died. He able to see my lifestyle here. We took her to Robin Hood to Nottinghamshire. He is so happy that he went to that place because he obviously loved the story of Robin Hood, and he was so proud of me, what I achieved. He just could not believe it, and that's my very very proud moment as well that my father came here. Yeah, so that's why I think of them and what I gave to them, what they gave to me. I said it's just love and thought all the time from my side. A story, one story from me. My mother, one time I went to the Philippines, visit them. I was in Zapote market, and because she knows I love to do market or selling stuff, and she said to me, "Be, if you are here, you can have that big shop." I said, "Where would I get the money and capital, Inang?" And she said, "Oh yeah, yeah, you got to go abroad." I said, "That's it." Obviously, my mother's mind, my mother's heart wanted us to be in the Philippines, but for the situation, economy, we cannot. Especially me, I have to feed my children. I cannot let them eat nothing. So that's why I really, really struggle hard to go abroad. And yes, So that's my thought all the time with my mother, my appreciation to her, how I become like this, how I'm brave enough to go abroad. And she will always giggle, come on, let's see, bear, you know, that's my mother say, hey, you think we can do that? You think you can do that, bear? I said, yes, Inang, ever since I always do that, isn't it? You have to believe me. And she said, I can do that, yeah. And that's my mother said, yeah, we believe you. So yeah, she I'm so happy with my thought that before she's gone we'll be able to dance and sing. And although she's got dementia already at the time, I was there dancing with her, and I will sing the From Russia with Love, and she will have tears in her eyes. That means she remember my father, although she's not really in dementia at the time already. And that's my thought of love for my mother. And I am very proud to say I am my mother me, because I have so much love in my heart. I have so much discipline. Mind you, my mother is full of love, but she is so very disciplinarian. And that's what I love from her. Very respectful to us. So I gave respect to her. She gave respect to me. And that's what, parents can do to the children. Anyway, before that, I would like now to start my blogging for my dearest and nearest people. So now they could see what is really my I would say, achievement in England. I don't think so, but yeah, it's just my own private collection that I love, because I love bling bling. I become the queen of bling bling in England. And for a start, I will say this, because my topic today is pearl. Pearl symbolize of love, purity, slash tears. That's what is symbol with pearls, and that's what I've learned from the old uh, jewelry people. Pearls is beautiful, it's purity. And I will start now. As I said to you, I also collect the evening bag, old evening bag. They call it cocktail bag. Beautiful. You could see that. Beautiful. It's only for going out. And I really love that every time I see that, because that is silver, and that is Indian turn when they call it in the antique world. If you know what your subject, what is the term. I am very proud to have that, because that will coincide to my collection of pearl. I do love my pearl. And also, I would like to talk about the Victorian time here. The Victorian time here, only the rich, only those who's got a state house, only those who live in a mansion can afford to have this, because this is a beautiful big Victorian jug and bowl, was they use, because before there is no electricity, there is no water, so they use that. The housemaid or the service people will bring up to their room, and they can use that and have a beautiful uh, dressing set table there. That's for the soap. This is for the candle, because obviously there's no light there. And talking about now, while I was there, I would like to say this as well. This is a good charm, a lucky charm. One Filipina girl who was here as well, and the same time of me, or maybe I'm a bit early than her. She gave this to me. She had a big business in one of the shop here. She deal with the big furniture from, I think, Indonesia, but it's like a sort of reproduction from the old one. So that's why me and husband drove to go into the shop. But because I look around, and she said it's not me anyway. If it is a modern reproduction furniture, it's not me. So I said to her, okay, I love your furniture, but yeah, it's quite too expensive as well. And so she said, Ate, if you don't buy anything, you can have that frog as a good luck for you and good luck for me. I said, oh, well, thank you. And you see, it's very fade now at the back, and that is still new at the front, because that was living inside of my jug. It's just nice that she or he live in the in there. It could be a prince, but I would not kiss him anymore, because I already have my prince. It's not fair to my husband in it, because I already got a prince. They said that when you have to kiss you have to give the frog a lot of kisses before you can find a prince. And yeah, so now that is, I told about this. And I will say about this one as well. This is a case made of shark skin leather, and they call it shagreen. But that one is inside, is when I bought this one, it's already there, so I know that was the time 1950, 1920, and I love that one because that's the old-fashioned clasp that they do. Also, this one is like those. I don't know. Some people, it could be peasant, it could be peacock. I don't know, but that what attracted me is the uh, aurora borealis stone. Again, there is a crystal in the middle. I always love aurora borealis, and I also love, as you see, plaffer necklace, because this is what they used before in 1920. The longer the better, because of they can fold that. Also, when you buy stuff as well, always look the good clasp, and that should signify an old one. Even that one, you know, they call it rollover clasp, is a good sign of being old. This one, I love this one because this is so nice. 3 strand. Look, the olden day, they love to have that sort of thing. It's a plaffer dance again. When you dance the Charleston dance that I said before, yes, that is one of them. And this one is I love because of the star sign. It's very Victorian, very old one, and that is the called Baroque. I don't know. I don't know how to explain about the Baroque, what they call, because very unshaped shape of pearl as well. But and this is all freshwater pearl. They come from China. I think they were manipulated now in China or produced in China now. They were. I think my husband said to me that the water they put like green shell or what yeah, mussel to the water, and then they pearlize the beads. So I don't know if I have original pearl that come from the shell, but I don't know, because I am. They said you got to bite them to know if it is from saltwater pearl. I have false teeth. I cannot bite them. I cannot feel them. So I just look at how beautiful they are. Like that one is the when the end of the class, you see that they managed to put those teeny weeny pearl. It uh show quality. That one as well over there, I love that one because again it's a grand to wear. You got the bling bling as well at the end, and the way it's done is beautiful. Also this one, I want to come up here. This is a grand, like a collar necklace. When you wear that, I love to wear that because you make sure they look at you. They look back, and yeah, that's nice to see that people looking back at you. And this one I want to talk to you about as well. This one is mix of jade and teeny weeny, they call it rice pearl. So this is as well again quite old look, but I'm able to purchase the matching jade and mother of pearl and coral. It's mix of coral. But this one is something else. This one that I put together, they are cellulite. The cellulite is in the olden day, because it's so expensive as well, obviously, to make, and they're starting now to know about the bakelite, the plastic. They're starting to do a cellulite, which is so light, very, very light. It's like a fake ivory that they do, so, but still, they are collectible now in their own right, if you got the eye to know it, and if you got the knowledge to do it. That is why only a collector who got the knowledge can tell about the cellulite and all that lot. And I said this one as well is the same with my earring I'm using now. They call it a waterfalls. When you get that kind of design, it's a waterfalls. The same with my earring. I love them. One day I will show you also my brooches. I got loads. I got so much statement necklace that I could show you. The glass, the beads. I collect American Indian beads. Beautiful. They all beaded. At the moment I can show you is this. I love this one because this is unusual again. Those are micro beads that round the pearl. They call it micro, very, very teeny weeny. And how do they do that? I can't believe it. So fantastic. This one, darling, a little bit of the camera. This is Art Deco. It's a sapphire stone there. Beautiful bling bling. But it is done very teeny weeny and very dainty. That means you could show the beauty of it. And this one also is, I will talk about it. It's a marcasite stud. Beautiful stud in there. And they had a lock chain, meaning quality again. So that's my knowledge come to it. I have to check it. I have to see if they got those sort of thing sign that they were quality. This one, although I like a grand necklaces, but I also like the teeny weeny. because it's so nice to have that. I'm not sure what kind of pearl, freshwater pearl or sea salt water. That attract me to that is you got the shiny, the bling bling. The same thing with this. They got look, it's a beautiful sapphire glass again, teeny weeny, then made in wire, and that's it should be, because the olden day is either wire or cotton that they're not. And this one again, I come back to this one. This is my beautiful purple. I like to mention this first. This is from Hong Kong as well. As we know, China manipulate the freshwater pearl, but this one, when the British people go to China or Hong Kong, they buy souvenirs, so they bring back that here. But when the Hong Kong is involved with the British, you see, at the time, I think they're around 1950, 1960, thus they have that, but that is not going anywhere because that's from my collection now. And that's it. And one thing I would like to explain, when they do the olden day, they call this open back. The crystal are open back, and bezel making open side, and you could see the crystal there are shining, you see. So that's the thing that I would love to share to all my dearest and nearest friend in the Philippines, because I know lots of us there never have encountered what is this. All we want is gold, you know. Even my sister, they want gold. And it is, as I explained to you to my last vlogging, gold is good. Gold is very good to a country which is not really, you know, but I could say our country, the Philippines, is developing. We didn't have much luxury that they could have here. This is only a luxury for the people here. It's like a costume. That's why they call it costume jewelry. So when the evening, they could be different. They could be anything. Every day I said to my husband when I come down, I said to him, darling, I'm in costume. I'm Lady Felicia today. Or, you know, any lady, I will say I'm lady in waiting all the time with the queen. But in the bling bling, I am the queen. Darling, have you done my Shirina, my mermaid? Because she also hold a lot of flapper necklace. You see my collection, and Lady Salome there in the corner as well. Look at the pearl that she's got. Abandoned, what you call the abandon of pearls, because I am the bling bling queen. And yes, so I hope I said everything, and I hope my blogger or my viewer or my friend or my family can see me now. My mother, wherever you are, you're in heaven. You can see me, my father, my son. Hey, that is the Queen of Bling Bling in England, living with the Robin Hood area, because we live in Nottinghamshire. And by the way, before I forgot, my husband, his uncle is a family historian as well. He's digging up the family tree. My husband is not Kevin Costner. He is descendant from Robin Hood clan, Robin Hood blood, and he is the Prince of Thief. No, really, seriously, my husband line from the Robin Hood. So maybe his calling is, that's why we move here from Portsmouth, from south to the north, because this is north part. And also me, because I have a descendant from Spain. I said to my sister, maybe because we have a European blood. I belong to the Spanish Armada. Oh, my husband is winking now. I'll tell you again next time all those stories. My husband is winking, and I said, yes, I would like to sign off now. I hope you enjoy my video today, and I will see you soon. And I have loads and loads of antique or old stuff that I could share with you, and to blog with you, and how did it happen, how did they make, because I am also ignorant. I've learned from them. And happy viewing, and stay, what can I say, stay safe, stay alive, stay tuned.